First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Altuve and Donaldson lead their teams to battle next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and another thing, Matt, I mean, you're getting ready to leave on an 8-game road trip. You always want to play well at home that last game. So you leave here, come back, you play well on the road. Who knows? Maybe you're selling tickets for the next homestand.
Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and a curveball that time that broke too low. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine, don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call it on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
And that's in there, base hit.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First offering on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Runners on first with one down. Again, he sends it out of play. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
One out and a runner on second base. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
0-1, here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He'll try again. 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now that was a great at-bat. 10 pitches, and he gets an RBI hit. A lot of times we think, oh, great at-bat after 10 pitches and the guy walks. No, get the hit and the RBI. That's a great at-bat.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2 down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 1-0. Danny Duffy gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Harold, what do you got?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Leading up for the Astros, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What are the keys to success for them today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Standing in, Jose Altuve. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. That one's in there. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Now at the plate, George Springer. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. From the stretch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. But the throw pulls him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Evan Gattis now standing in, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. 8 home runs. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s, and the RBI count at 35. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Jose Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And when you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2 and you showed him the high fastball.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So stepping in, Michael Saunders. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Michael Saunders.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded back up the middle. Segura for 1 on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ball 1. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 0 for 4. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. So striding in, Hernan Perez, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Ball three to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And that one right down Main Street. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Full count, here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as you'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Into the box, Gene Segura. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He singled his last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be two. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Nori Aoki. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Nori Aoki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Look out, 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Oh, and he throws it away. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's running towards second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
At the plate, George Springer, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And a ball, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Duffy sets. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Two out here and a runner at second. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Ready now, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He'll try it again. 3-2. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, left fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. One and one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Grounded to the right. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, Michael Saunders. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael Saunders.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Settling in now, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Hernan Perez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Bregman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and that misses 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jake Marisnick. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Nori Aoki. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's taken for strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. It remains 1-0. Brady Rogers will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brady Rogers.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, a designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one, but the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Now the pitch, and he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in, Evan Gattis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, He's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
The 2-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Shu has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 out with the man at first. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One and one. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Gaddis goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1.
That's inside.
One-0 count. Here it is. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. After it is Aoki. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come from Houston after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here's Nori Aoki, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's George Springer. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. from the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Duffy sets. Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Nate Jones trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Nate Jones.
Evan Gattis now standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Career numbers against Nate Jones. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Second and third, 2 away. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. The relay, and he's safe. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now everybody's running. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. The tag, and he is out trying to steal home. Boy, And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Low for ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled back. One and one. Here it is. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. Our score remains 2-1. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Flipped out the other way toward short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ken Giles please. Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
53, Ken Giles.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Vogt.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Here's the 2-0. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Back up the middle. Correa up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting 14, into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Brady Rogers claims the win out of the pen, his first. Danny Duffy is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious